don't give in to the attitude, the prevailing attitude of pessimism, like I can't do anything. If you find a cause that you're passionate about legitimately and want to jump on board and sign a petition or join a protest or question authority, you can make a difference. And that's how things have changed throughout history and throughout time, whether it's in our country or other countries. Become a drone to this society. Like, get up off your ass.
People start asking more questions, even made in China.
Yeah.
Ask a couple of questions. How is that product being manufactured? Is it being manufactured by Laogai, which is what? Gulag concentration camps, reformed through labor prisons. If the product's being manufactured there and being put into China's food chain, the prisons are manufacturing semiconductors, steel, bricks, fabric, and it's making its way into the U.S. economy.
Yeah.
There's over 300 Laogai that have a separate business name so that they can trade and sell products made inside concentration camps. Would you buy made in Auschwitz?
No, I wouldn't.
I think we need to question where we buy, what we buy, who it's coming from, how it's being made, by whom.
I agree. And I mean, I think part of the U.S.'s weak stance, I think, with China on a whole range of issues is because of economics. It's because of cheap goods. It's because of quote unquote a global economy where all our jobs in the United States have been outsourced and given to them. And that's what allows unjust things to happen with people who are fighting for their freedom in Tibet and getting thrown in gulags and concentration camps. And then the goods that they process and make are coming into America. It's not acceptable. It's not cool. It's not right. And we need to cast more light on that. We really do.
You got a voice if you're a consumer.
You do.
PlayStation's made in other places besides China. I believe Mexico is one of the places that it's made.
Yeah.
Call up Best Buy. Ask where your PlayStation's made. Where people start asking, do you sell products made in America? When you walk into the store, it's going to create a demand. The stores are going to hear the consumers' voices.
For sure.
And at the end of the day, the dollar has a pretty strong power.
It does have a strong power.
Over change. And you got a couple in your pocket, believe me, it can make a big difference.
They talk about pro-America and pro-freedom and love of this country, and I think one of the things that gets lost is that sometimes change in revolution is necessary. People who are advocating for their indigenous homeland to belong to them and advocating for the freedom shouldn't be tossed into gulags, shouldn't be making goods for China that come into our country and get sold very, very cheap. And that puts Americans out of work.
Whatever you can do, you have a voice, so use it.
And that's punk rock. Having a voice, using it, becoming more aware of the world, fighting injustice. Fight injustice. Don't sign out. Don't be pessimistic. Don't become a sheep. Get involved in the fight for freedom and human rights. Whether it's built on respect, Amnesty International, get more aware and join the fight. You can make a difference. The fight already has made a bunch of difference in prisoners' fates. They've been released because of petitions. China's felt the heat, and if the heat gets increased more and more and more, we can see changes, and we need to see changes because what's going on now is unacceptable. And we're in the fight,